Sometimes I get lost up in my head, get in my zone. I've been through it too, but you don't know. Sometimes
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Spiritual Trip, back for another video. Before I get into tonight's topic, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that's rocking with the channel, everybody that's subscribed and following me on this journey. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate y'all. With that being said, I'm gonna just jump right into tonight's topic. Tonight's topic is ain't nobody coming to save you. There's a lot of people that's living, that's alive right now, and they think that one day, somehow, some way, somebody is just gonna bless their life. Somebody just gonna come into their world outside of themselves and make their life what they want it to be. And I'm here to tell you that you're gonna waste a lot of years doing that. Now, the whole purpose of my videos is to get people to shift their minds, to wake up from the sleep that they've been in for years, to help them become a better version of themselves. That's what I'm here to do. So with that being said, I'm telling you that nobody is coming to save you. One of the main reasons why I started to grow a dislike towards religion is because, and there's no knock to anybody that's religious, and with on top of that, it's not even that I don't believe in a God, I just don't believe in the mainstream media God that everybody else believe in. But one of the reasons why is because it takes the power away from yourself. In a sense, it makes you believe that something outside of yourself is going to save you, and you end up taking the power that you could put into a situation to save yourself, and you put that in somebody else's hands. I'm telling you to take control of your own life. Stop waiting on somebody to come save you or come fix you. Start fixing and saving yourself. I say nobody is coming to save you because there's a lot of people that's living life right now believing that they just gonna luck up one day and their life is gonna turn around. People that's 40, 50, 60 years old, and they've been thinking this way all their life, and they still, nothing changed for them. Their life is still going downhill, and it's almost they about in their fourth quarter. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to whip you into shape. Nobody's coming to make you do the work that you're supposed to be doing. Nobody's coming to do that for you. If you want to become a better version of yourself, you got to lock in with yourself. There's no big secret. There's no big like, oh, how are these people getting lucky and these people not? It's none of that. It's those who work for it and those who don't. If you're not working actively every day to change your life around, man, woman, grown, old, if you're not working every day to change your life around, ain't nothing gonna change. No different than somebody that's in and out of jail or constantly going to jail. If they get out of jail and they go right back to doing what they was doing before, they end up right back in jail. Nothing changes. Nobody is coming to hold their hand and tell them like, hey, don't do this or you're gonna go to jail. I've been in and out of jail multiple times until the last time I was like, nah, this it. There ain't no going back. And I've been free for 2 years now. Hopefully the rest of my life. Ain't no going back, man. But nobody came and saved me. I had to make my own mind and tell myself the last time, like, yo, this is the last time that I'm in this bitch. Like, this shit is not it. And my last time, I ended up going to actual prison. I wasn't in just county jail. I ended up going to prison. That experience changed my whole life. It was the best, horriblest experience that I could ever go through in my life. And I feel like that's exactly that setback was exactly, it made me who I am. Now, when I was locked up, I had the choice to crash out. There was a few times I could have crashed out, but I was constantly being tested while in prison. Not just by people, but the environment itself. Like, I was in some of the worst conditions. If you ever been through Elmira, that's some of the worst conditions you could ever sleep in. Rats, roaches, people yelling, screaming, all of that. And through all of that, I had to I had to figure out who the fuck I was and what am I built for. I had to tune a lot of shit out. When I was locked up, I had to find ways to keep my mind free. Like I was in a cell, but my mind was free. Nothing was controlling me. Nobody could influence me to do nothing. I was protected. I was mentally I was good. I was just locked up. I had to dig in deep, and I feel like that's all it did was make me look inward. And I had to realize like, yo, ain't nobody coming to save me. Nobody is gonna keep me from out of jail but myself. People could pray, my mom, my dad could pray that I stay out of jail or that I make the right decisions, but all of that praying don't work if I go back out here and do the same bullshit that I was doing before I got locked up. It's not gonna work like that. Nobody was coming to save me. So when I got free, before I got free, I had to make a plan. That's what a lot of y'all's missing too. A lot of y'all don't have no plan for y'all where y'all want your lives to go. You have to plan out what you want where you want your life to go. I had no plan. I was working every day. I was paying bills. I was just living with no plan, no real direction for where I wanted my life to go. And I realized that's where I was fucking up. I didn't have a plan. That's why I was so easily doing whatever. That's why I kept ending up finding myself back in jail. I didn't have a plan. So I'm here to tell you, you need to start making your plan, and you need to start making it ASAP. Stop wasting your time just living, just going through life with no type of direction, no guide, no nothing. You have to literally take time to sit with yourself and ask yourself, where do I want to be in the next 10 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? It's going to be like still working a 9 to 5? Like where do you see your life in 10 years? What kind of people do you see yourself being around? Are you around people that's motivated, or are you around losers? Are you around people that's victims that feel like the world is against them when they're in control of their own world? Like, you in control of your own life. Nobody makes you do the things that you do but you. I had to learn a lot of this shit myself the hard way. I had to learn this shit the hard way, that the people that I choose to be around, the places that I choose to go, the things I decide to do, those are all on me. The women that I sleep with or don't sleep with, all of that's on me. There was a lot of times I ended up in a lot of situations that I could have avoided, but because I wasn't thinking straight, I found myself in a lot of fucked up situations. But like I said, that was all on me. Once you start shifting the blame to yourself, your life start looking a lot different. Once you start blaming yourself for where you at in your life start looking a lot different. It was only my fault that I was locked up. It was nobody else's fault. Nobody else made me do the shit I did. That was all on me. Once I started owning that shit, it was like a big ass weight lifted off my back. Like, damn. So that if I make choice A, then I'm gonna get this shit. If I keep doing this, then I'm gonna keep getting these results. That's as simple as I could put it. Is if you keep doing the same shit, you're gonna keep getting the same shit. And you're crazy as fuck if you think that you're gonna keep doing the same shit you doing and you're gonna get different results. That's why a lot of y'all is wasting so much time out here, keep going back to the same people doing the same shit, because you haven't made a plan for your life. You haven't took enough time to sit by yourself and really plan your shit out. A lot of people really think somebody coming to save them. I know people that's 40, 50 years old that really think that somebody is coming to save them. So they take they take their own foot off their own gas, and their car just coasting now, compared to somebody that's fueled and got their own drive. It's like, you can't let up in this shit. Growing and learning and unlearning and relearning is an everyday process. It don't happen overnight, but you can't think that you're about to start this process and then let up off the gas. Once you know, you know. and it's gonna be so hard to go back to not knowing. It's really just a matter of knowing. Like, you gotta know what you want your life to look like. You gotta know what you want to do for your life. Like, when I was locked up, I say it was the best experience because that was the first time in my life where I had zero responsibilities. All I did was wake up, eat, work out, sleep, read. That's all the fuck I did. I couldn't take care of my kids. I couldn't work a job. The job I was working, I was getting paid like 25 cents a day. Like, it wasn't shit. All that shit went to commissary. I had no bills to pay. I had nothing but me, myself, and I. That's all the fuck it was just me and myself. I didn't have no bunkie to turn and talk to when I really needed to talk to late as hell at night. I ain't had nobody but myself, so I had to start comforting myself. What really did it was just thinking like, yo, I only got a year in here. It's people that's never getting out. Just little thoughts like that kept me going, because day by day it started getting easier. Like, okay, like all I gotta do is get through this shit, because it's people that's never coming home. It's people that's going to die in here. I got a second chance. So when I get out, if I blow this shit, then I'm just meant to be in that motherfucker. If I get out and I start doing the same dumb shit again, I'm just meant to. That's because if I don't have a plan, then that's where the fuck I'm headed. So I started planning my life while I had the time to. I understand that in the real world, it's you people got kids, people got jobs, bills, all of that stuff, all these distractions that take your mind away from you. You got to be if you're a free man watching this, you got to be very intentional about your life. My advice, especially to the younger people, and if you've never been to jail, I don't recommend going. But if you have been to jail, something that I learned is like isolation is key to growth. You need to be separated off the scene for a while to start figuring out who you are. Who are you when the doors close, when you're away from everybody, when you all alone by yourself? Who are you? What type of thoughts are you feeding yourself? What kind of things are you doing? What the stuff that people don't see? Because it's easy to go out here and do whatever while people watching, but when people not watching, what are you doing? Who really are you when people not looking at you? Nobody saved me but myself. Nobody was ever gonna save me but myself. That's where it starts, is with you. I encourage everybody to treat their lives like they're locked up. Stop living just recklessly. Stop living. And then I take that back too, because some people are locked up and they still don't get it. Some people in jail right now crashing out. I watched somebody crash out and he was about to go home soon. He all he had to do was just sit there and shut the fuck up. Buddy crashed out all over. He got into a fight with a cop and he was about to go home. Now the nigga not about to go home. And I'm seeing all this shit. I'm like, damn, all dude had to do is just shut up. That's something that I learned too. It's best to shut the fuck up at times. Like, if you want a mission and you see that there's people trying to get you off your mission, the best thing to do is separate yourself from that. Don't add fuel to that fire. Just get away from this shit if you can. Stop putting yourself in situations that it's gonna make you crash out. You got to get away from any type of energies or frequencies that's making you crash out. There's niggas locked up right now that's because they went to jail with a fucked up mindset. They turning a lot of time into more time. Like they doing shit that's giving them more time instead of just doing what they got to do and get the fuck out of there. Nobody, and that's the thing, nobody coming to save them until they make their mind up like, yo, the shit I'm doing ain't right. Like, I gotta stop doing what the fuck I'm doing so I could get myself out this situation. It's no different than the real world. If you constantly doing the same stuff and you constantly keep finding yourself in the same situation or same situation with different people, or same new environment, but same situations. It's like none of that shit works. You got to make your mind up for yourself to fucking change, to make yourself a better person for not only for your loved ones, but for you. You your star player at the end of the day. Once you gone, you gone. So what are you doing to keep yourself going? You gotta literally, it's nobody says this, but it's hard as fuck to keep yourself motivated. It's hard as fuck to wake up and do what the fuck you gotta do. It's hard as fuck to be disciplined. It's easy as fuck to slack off and not do shit. It's easy to not face your demons. It's easy to run from your demons. All that shit easy. Anybody that tell you that it's not is lying to you. If you want to see a change in your life, you gotta accept the fact that nobody's coming to save you. You have to accept the fact that you're in control of your own life, and until you start making changes, nothing is gonna change. You're gonna waste so many years trying, hoping and praying that somebody is coming to save you. God not coming to save you. You're not about to pray your way to success. You're not about to pray your way out of a fucked up situation. None of that shit matters. You have to change your mind. You have to go deep within. A lot of that, all it look like is isolation and meditation. Really, it's when your kids sleep, when you got time alone, go in a room by yourself and just fucking think. Talk to like that little voice in your head. Like, you gotta have a conversation with that shit. And really, that's you. But you gotta really listen to what the fuck. You gotta have like a full-blown conversation with yourself in your head. Like, when I was locked up, it looked like every day I'm waking up, like, damn, I fucking hate being here. But there's people in here doing life. So, nigga, smile, nigga. You got a year. This niggas that's never getting out. Smile, nigga. Be happy about that shit. Like, yeah, I'm in here. It ain't no going out home right now. Like, I'm in this bitch. Once the judge said no bail, I'm like, fuck, I'm in this bitch for a year now. I knocked that shit down and I got out with a clearer mind. Like, yo, I can't keep going down the same path because I'm fucking my life up. And I got 2 kids. I don't want them, when my kids came and visit me while I was locked up in Greens, that shit made me feel horrible. Like, damn, my kids really watching me locked up. Like, I can't parent to them. I can't do shit for them when I'm in here. Like, that shit sucks. So it was either get out and do the same shit that I was doing, or get out and really get on my grown man shit. And that's what the fuck I had to do, was get out and separate myself from people that I was hanging with. Fucking stop doing dumb shit. Really, for real. I just had to stop doing dumb shit. Start doing more productive shit. I work 2 jobs now. All I do is work. I come home. I make YouTube videos. I work on my music. I do everything to keep me out the way, to keep me productive. All my circle of friends is doing the same shit. None of my friends is slackers and lazy bums. Like, everybody that I be with is working towards their goals. If you in a family or got a group of friends that's not trying to do shit with their lives, you, like that saying, if you hang with 10 broke niggas, you're gonna be the 11th, whatever. That shit is real. The environment that you in is who you eventually become. So if you want to become better and you in a fucked up environment, it's never gonna work. You gotta get out that fucked up environment and then start piecing back who you are, and then you go attack life and go chase your goals and everything else. A lot of people goals don't work out because mentally they're not okay. Like, a lot of people don't stay focused or consistent because mentally they're not okay. So all that energy that they will put into maybe a week of going to the gym or whatever, they never stay consistent with it because them demons are still beating their ass behind closed doors. So all that energy and shit is you deplete it. Them demons whipping your ass. That's where you So while you trying to work out and shit, your mind is constantly running and you can't even think straight because you never faced your demons. Get all that shit out the way. Go through that storm. Go through the darkness. Go through that feeling of loneliness. Go through it so you could get through it. Like, there's no other way to say it. There's no real easy way to say it, but besides the fact that nobody's coming to save you and you got to put in that work yourself. Nobody's getting up every day and making shirt for me, and maybe one day they will be, but nobody's making me drop YouTube videos. Nobody got a gun to my head saying, yo, you got to record a YouTube video. No, I got to become disciplined enough, and I got to know enough, and I got to do enough to drop these shits. Like, nobody is making me do anything. I have to save myself. I have to do this shit myself. Then everything follows after that. So if the moral of this video is that nobody's coming to save you, you got to start putting your power in your own hands. Stop looking for outside sources, outside people, outside things to save you. When you ready to change, you're going to change. When you ready for your life to turn around and start looking better, you going to change. When I got tired of going to prison, nigga, I changed, nigga. I had no other choice. It was either that or keep fucking, you feel me? I had to change. Nobody did that for me but me. So I'm telling you, nobody's coming to fix you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to make you lose weight. Nobody's coming to make you work out. Nobody's getting a job for you to work your shit and pay your bills. Nobody's doing none of that shit for you. If you're not getting off your ass to keep yourself motivated, sparked up, nobody's coming to do that for you. So you gotta literally put your foot on your own neck and fucking get this life shit your all, because we only get one of these shits. Before you know it, the shit gonna be over. So instead of wasting all your years thinking that, okay, one day I might hit the scratch off lottery and come up $1 million one day, and I see so many people standing in them lines and that shit piss me off. I'll be about to bite their ear or some shit. Like, I watch so many of my people just doing scratch off tickets and playing lotteries, and I can only imagine how much money they done spent on that shit. That shit is a once in a blue moon opportunity. That shit is not, you wasting your time, man. Stop wasting your time thinking that somebody is saving all that energy you put in, all that money that you spending on them scratch offs and lottery tickets. You could have invested that shit in something. So stop wasting your time. You're not getting no more time back. You could waste money, you could waste whatever, but stop wasting your damn time. Ain't nobody coming to fix you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. If you're not ready to be saved, then don't expect nobody else to want to come and save you. I got a friend, and I don't want to put his personal business out there, but honestly, it was like a friend was dealing with something, still dealing with something, but because I seen he wasn't serious about wanting to do anything about it, I said, shit, there ain't shit I could do for you, nigga. Like, if you ain't trying to help yourself, nigga, I can't help you. I can't help nobody that don't want to be helped. You can't help nobody that don't want to be helped. Stop wasting your time trying to help people that don't want the help. If they don't want the help, let them be. Go invest all of that energy back into yourself. I've been investing a lot of time and energy into myself, and I feel amazing. I've been realized, like, damn, that's what I've been missing, is just investing. Like I'm gonna tell you what I do. All I do now is work, come home, I read, watch educational videos. I don't do nothing. I don't party. I don't go out no more. Like, I treat it like I'm in prison again, because I'm trying to get somewhere in life, and I know that I gotta discipline myself long enough to actually get somewhere. If I can't cut off distractions, then I'm gonna forever be fucked up, and I don't want to live like that no more. So I took control of that. You gotta take control of your life. Take control of your life, and you're gonna start seeing things fall into place. All of that stuff that you're praying for and wishing for, is all that is just you taking control of your life. Stop letting life serve you whatever, and know what you want to be served. You feel me? So with that being said, I just had to get that topic off my mind, because I've been thinking about that shit all day. Like, ain't nobody coming to save nobody. And I've been meaning to put this video out, but I felt like today was a great day to put this video out. So With that being said, man, get your mind right so you can shine bright. You feel me? Nobody's coming to save you. Get up off your ass and make something shake. Like, it's all on you. Everything this life is all on you. It's not nobody else. It's not nobody else's fault. It's all your fault. So save yourself. Save yourself years of stress and depression by fucking isolating and getting away from things that's fucking you up. People that's fucking you up. Get away, far away from negative energies. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna be back soon for another video. I just want to say I love y'all. Y'all keep grinding. Y'all stay focused and shit. You're gonna start to see your life turn around. But with that being said, I'm out.